my name is Anna and welcome to your full body Pilates class today using the magic circle. It's going to be 20 to 25-ish minutes, targeting the whole body from top to toe. Make sure to modify whenever you have to listen to your body, and let's get started. On our back, so turn around, place your feet at the front of the mat. Bend your knees and pop the ring in between your knees, your inner thighs, and then gently come, lay down on your back. Make sure you have enough space back behind you. Drop your hands down next to your hip and draw your heels a little bit closer towards your sit bones. Good. And first of all, let's release the ring in between the thighs. Place your hands on top of your hip bones, take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, start squeezing the ring. Very gently here, not too much. We're just waking up the body. Inhale, release, open, and exhale, squeeze. Good. So every time you exhale, try to imagine as you squeeze the ring, you also squeeze your waist. So we want to really start engaging and warming up those abdominals, the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. Let's go for one more. Inhale, release, expand the ribs, and exhale, squeeze the ring and draw in your abdominals. And then let's release. Good. And let's bring the hands next to your hip and take your right foot off and extend the leg forward. Good, so both knees are more or less on the same height. And then as you exhale, squeeze from here into the ring, and then inhale, release. Try to stabilize with your left leg. So we're just squeezing with the right inner thigh. And let's go for two more. Exhale, squeeze. Find a neutral pelvis, neutral lower back, little gap under the lower back. And then just one more. And then gently release, drop that foot down. Take your left foot off. Extend the leg forward, both knees on one line. Inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze the ring. And inhale, release. Now we're stabilizing through the right leg. Place the right foot really deep down onto the mat. Stabilize you through your centers, through your core. So use the exhalation to squeeze your waistline as well. Let's go for two. And one, and then gently open, place the foot down. Well done, good. And then from here, we are just gonna squeeze the ring, but a little bit more than compared to the beginning. So bring your hands next to your side, inhale, release, and as you exhale, squeeze the ring as much as you can now through the inner thighs, without changing your position in the pelvis, the lower back. And then inhale, release. We exhale, we squeeze, inhale, release. Now let's squeeze twice, a little double pulse. Squeeze, squeeze, release, squeeze, squeeze, release. Good. Let's go for 6 more like this. And 5. And 4. Last 3. Both legs at the same time. Double squeeze. 2. And then one more. Squeeze, squeeze, and release. Well done. Good. Bring your hands back behind your head. Interlace the fingers into each other. Elbows wide and open, chest is relaxed. Inhale, and as you exhale, start curling up head, neck, and shoulders. And again, squeeze the ring through the inner thighs. Now even more deep core connection here. And inhale, drop the head, release the ring. Good. We inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up, squeeze, and then release. Well done. Good. Let's go for 6 more. And try to keep the little gap under your lower back as you curl up. So we don't want to move the pelvis. We don't want to scoop. We want to stay neutral. We have 4 more. Last 3. And 2. And 1 more. And then gently release your head down. Well done. Let's take the ring out, and we're gonna turn the ring around Bring your legs into tabletop and then place one padded part on top of your left thigh and hold the other padded part with your right hand. Left hand comes behind your head. Everything stays neutral. Maintain the little gap under your lower back. Now, first of all, exhale, curl up, squeeze into the ring. Keep the left elbow wide and open. Chest bone is relaxed. Now, can you extend your right leg forward? Good. Can you exhale? Can you lower the leg down? Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. So I'm squeezing my hand into the ring and the other part into the thigh. So I'm trying to bring thigh and hands together through the ring. So I'm creating a nice resistance here in between my upper body and thigh. My core is shaking. Little earthquake abs. Let's go for 5. You can do it. Last 4. Exhale, lower. Last 3. Elbow wide and open. 2. 1. And then lift the leg. Bend the knee. Place the feet down. Relax your head. Let's change to the other side. Ring comes on top of your right thigh. Right hand back behind your head. And then let's flow one leg into tabletop, then the other. Open your right elbow. Inhale, and as you exhale, curl up. Squeeze the ring. And then extend the left leg forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Good. Make sure your pelvis stays square. Everything is even out. Right elbow open. And we draw the ribs towards the hip. Last 5. And 4. And 3, keep squeezing the ring, thigh against the hand. And then last 1, lift the leg, bend the knee, place everything down and release. Well done, that was not easy. Now let's bring the ring, the padded part back behind our head. So right underneath the skull, and then pray your hands at the front part of your ring. So you're already in a curl up position. Be careful that you're not pulling too much into your neck. Keep a little gap between chin and chest. Now float your legs again into tabletop and we go into our crisscross. So as you exhale, twist towards your left side, right elbow towards the left knee. Extend the right leg forward. Inhale, center, exhale, other side. Good. And as you twist, you just allow one shoulder blade, shoulder tip to lift off the mat. And you keep the pelvis square on the mat. Good. Let's go for 6. 5. And 4. Almost there. Last 3. And 2. Keep the gap between chin and chest for the last 1. And then come back to center. Take the ring out. Drop the head. Bring the ring on top of your shins. Draw the knees towards your chest. Maybe rotate your head to the left, to the right. Good. And then let's bring the ring through the legs. So the feet through the ring, and the ring is going to be outside now of your knees, your outer thighs, and then drop the feet on top of the mat. We're going to into a little bridge section, hands next to your hip. Bring everything parallel, so we're forced to stay parallel. Squeeze the ring gently apart. Now as you exhale, you're gonna bring your heels, squeeze them into the mat, start pulling the ring apart and lift the pelvis, your bum off the mat, bridge position. Good, hold here. Are my knees tracking forward? Are the hip bones on one line as my chest relax and the weight on the shoulders? And then inhale, start hinging through the hip, pelvis goes back down to the mat, and then exhale, squeeze to the top. Inhale, lower, and exhale to squeeze. Good. So we want to squeeze through the glutes, the hamstrings, a little bit of quads and inner thighs. Good. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Last 3, and 2, And then on the last one, we're gonna hold the bridge. Good. Keep squeezing the ring outside and squeeze your glutes. Now from here, we're gonna pull the ring apart and gently release. Exhale to pull apart, gently release. Now you might have to adjust your ring a little bit. So just a tiny little movement. We're trying to pull it apart and then we release. We're activating the outer glutes, the hip, outer thigh. Good. Still working to the hamstrings. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and then come all the way down. One more round. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze the pelvis up. Hold it here. And then pulse, pull it apart and release. Exhale and inhale. Good. Let's go for last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the pelvis down. Well done. Good. Bend your knees, take the ring out, and then turn around onto one side, push yourself up, and we're gonna come into an all fours position. So I'm gonna hold the ring with my right hand. One padded part comes on top of the mat and the other is showing up towards the ceiling. Right hand is on top of the ring. Left hand is underneath my left shoulder, both knees underneath the hip. Now listen carefully. From here, extend the left leg out and hold. Now we're gonna squeeze the ring with the right arm. My right elbow will slightly open to the right side. So I'm squeezing the ring and lifting my left leg up. And then I release the ring and lower the left leg down. Exhale to squeeze and lift. Inhale to lower. I'm lifting my leg through my left glute and make sure that your left hip bone stays down towards the mat. So you don't want to rotate and twist the hip. We stay square. And we push the ring together through the arm, chest, and shoulder. Whole body's working, core is tight. Let's go for 5. Triceps and 4. Good. 3, 2, keep the head high. 1, and release. Change to the other side. Right hand. Now underneath the shoulder, left hand on top of the ring. Extend the right leg out. Make sure hips are square. Right hip bone faces the mat. Open the left elbow slightly. Exhale, squeeze the ring. Lift the right leg up through your glutes. And then inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. Keep a soft bend in your right elbow here. Good. Keep squeezing your core super tight. Last 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And then release. Draw the right knee in. Let's go into a quick child's pose. Place both hands on top of the ring. Extend the arms forward and drop your hand in between your biceps. Good. Nice gentle stretch for the upper back, the arms. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. And then gently come all the way up. Turn the ring around and place it underneath your chest bone, your sternum. So it's right in the center. Hands underneath your shoulder and walk your legs, your knees away from the hip. And you're gonna take your feet off the mat, they're hovering in the air, and drop your hip a little bit down. So we are in a modified plank position. We're going into a push-up. We inhale. We bend both knees. We bend them back, not to the side, back towards your feet, towards your legs. And squeeze the ring with your chest. Now exhale. Push all the way up with your arms, with your chest, with your core. Inhale, squeeze the ring. Exhale, push up. Good. Let's go for 6 and 5. Good. 4. Last 3. Keep the head high. 2 and 1, and come all the way up. Again, let's come into a child's pose. Extend your arms forward, hands on top of the ring, and lower your head down. Take a deep breath in and out. Well done. And then bring the ring in, lift your upper body up, place the ring to the side. One more time, we're gonna go into an all fours position. And then tuck your toes under, exhale. Hover the knees off the mat, and then extend the legs out. Drop your head in between your arms, up stretch, downward facing dog. Walk your dog out, bend one knee, then the other. Good. And then carefully both knees, heels come down, knees are straight, and then walk your hands in and start rolling all the way up, vertebrae after vertebrae. Head's the last thing you lift. Good. And then we're gonna come into our final little section in standing. We're gonna grab the ring. We're gonna turn around. I'm holding it with my right hand. Place it in front of your feet, and then careful that your lower back is not arching, not rounding. We're gonna have a flat back. So engage your lower abs, especially your mid abs. Super tight, zip it up in the center. Place your left hand on top of your hip. Make sure you're just gonna turn around. And we're gonna bend both knees. Now step the right leg back and then just hold here. Can you shift your weight back? So I wanna have my left knee right above my left heel, 90 degrees position. And then from here, gently squeeze the ring, step the right foot back in and extend it out. Bring it in, extend it out. Good, so all the weight goes onto the left thigh, left glute. I'm holding the ring for a little unstable practice here to gain more stability actually. So don't bring all the weight forward. The ring is just there to hold something. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, maybe just the fingertips, 4 on the ring, 3, 2, and 1. Step it in, lift your trunk up, change to the other side, right hand on top of your hip, fingertips or the whole hand on the ring, bend your right leg, extend the left leg out. Can you bring and shift your weight back so the knee stays above the heel and the hip stays square? And then bring the left leg in, step it out. Bring it in, step it out. Keep the head high, you don't drop it down. We stay aligned in the spine, in the center. Good. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1, and then step it in, lift it up. Well done. And we're gonna turn around. Final little exercise here of finale. So we go into a curtsy lunge and a side bend. So I'm holding the ring in front of my chest, elbows wide and open, and a little bit below the shoulders. I'm gonna step my right leg back behind the left leg, both knees and all toes facing forward. Good, and then from here, just start bending your knees. Find a curtsy lunge, then hold. Can you squeeze the ring through the chest, through the biceps? Release the ring and then extend the legs up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift to the top. Good. And once you got your flow, maybe do everything at the same time. Or you go one after another. Good, we have 5, 4, maybe on the way down you squeeze, on the way up you release. Last 2, 1, and step it up. Good. Now let's go to the other side. Step your left foot back behind the right leg. Everything is facing me. And we're gonna exhale. We squeeze the ring, we bend the knee, and we come all the way up. Or first, bend the knees, hold, squeeze the ring, release, and then come all the way up. Your choice. However you feel today, make sure that you are aligned in your body. The hip is not rotated open. Everything is here in perfect control and alignment. Well done. We have 5, 4, almost there you guys. Last 3, and 2, 1, and come all the way up. Well done. Good. Now let's place the feet parallel. Hold the ring in front of your chest. Exhale, squeeze, hold the squeeze, and then bend over towards your left side. Exhale, come up and release the ring. Other side. We squeeze, we hold, we bend towards the right, and we come all the way up and we release. If it's too much with the ring, just bring the ring down. Maybe do prayer hands and then side bend and come all the way up. But the ring gives a little extra challenge for your upper body, the arms and the chest. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Make sure when you're bending to the left that your right hip, your right foot is reaching down. So we're not moving the hip with us, it's just the thoracic spine. We're bending, anchoring the opposite foot down into the floor. Let's go for 1 more on each side. And then come all the way up. Well done. Good. Let's place the ring down. Let's have a quick little stretch. Roll your shoulders, roll your arms. And let's reach the arms to the side. And exhale, twist your trunk towards the right side. Both hip bones still facing me. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, other side. 1 more to each side. We twist. Bring it out. Come back to center. Release the arms. And then let's roll all the way down, bone by bone. And then hold your roll down, shift your weight forward. Maybe drop both hands on top of the floor or hold your shins, your ankles. Good. Enjoy the stretch here in your hamstrings, the lower back. And then roll all the way back up. And you're finished. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me. If you need more of a stretch, please feel free to stretch everything out. Do what's best for you right now. If you like, you can repeat the whole class, or maybe that's it for today. Be proud of yourself. We had some challenging parts in the class today, and I wish you a lovely day.